right. We got one more. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. This one's imagination too. Okay. All right. Now I want you to imagine if there was a way for you to change how you listen, not just if you listen. How would that work?
What do you mean?
Okay.
How I listen?
All right. So I think most of the time when people listen, they only hear what they think you're saying, right? So for instance, if I said to you, your shirt, right? Your shirt is made of polyfiber. I don't know, whatever it is, right? What will tend to happen, right? You'll do that, right? You are trying to figure out, right? What do you think I'm saying, right? Right? You're trying to be like, all right, is he saying my shirt is ugly? Is he saying it's cool? Is he saying the price of it? What is he saying, right? And so what you only hear normally is what you think I'm saying, right? But rarely do you stop for a second to say, why would he be saying that?
You gotta listen, not hear. Listen and hear are two different things.
Okay. All right. Tell me the difference.
Listen is when you actually take it in and think about it.
Okay.
Hear is when it goes through one ear, out the other.
I think you're right. Well, I think you're right. But I actually think even with listening, right? I think there's different types of listening. For instance, right? One of the things I've been working with you and your sisters on a lot, right, is sometimes I will say things to them and to you, right? And you all will think that I'm criticizing something you did, right? So I might be like, hey, when are you guys going to start doing the dishes, right? Now.
Yeah, I could take that as an insult.
Right. So the answer, an appropriate answer for that would be a time, right? Hey, when are y'all going to start on the dishes, right? An appropriate answer would be
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, right? But that's not what normally happens, right? Normally what happens is I say, hey, when are you guys going to work on the dishes? And you'd be like, we're going to get to them. We do the dishes, right? Because what you heard
happened actually.
Right. Because what you're actually hearing when I ask my question is what you think I'm saying, right? And what you think I'm saying is you guys are never doing the dishes or get to the dishes, right? Mm-hmm. But what did I actually say?
When are you guys going to start on the
When
dishes?
are you going to get to the dishes, right?
That doesn't mean get to the dishes and you guys never do the dishes.
It doesn't mean that, right? But that's how most people listen. Most people listen with what they think you're saying. And it's very hard for them to then ask themselves, wait, is there another reason he might be saying that, right? Is there another reason he might be asking what time I'm going to get to the dishes? Because if you do that,
then
right,
you could actually take it in and think about it before you answer.
Right.
You always tell me to think before I answer.
Now, the reason I think imagination fits for that, right, is because in order to do that, you have to be able to imagine what's going on that might be different than what you think. Right? In order for you to know why I might be asking that, let's go back to the dish example, right? In order for you to know why I might be saying, when are you going to do the dishes, right? What you hear in your head is, he wants me to do the dishes now, right? But if you imagined for a second, what other reasons could he be asking?
Really to just ask if you're going to start on the dishes then?
That's one, right? How about because he wanted to watch a movie with us and he wanted to know what time we were going to do the dishes so he could know what time the movie would happen. See what I'm saying? That completely changes what you thought I was asking, right? Right. Now you don't think I'm upset or frustrated, right? What do you think now?
Now you think that he's actually trying to just know?
Yeah, he's trying to look forward to some time with us or whatever, right? But to do that, we have to be able to change how we listen. You see what I'm saying? We can't just listen to what we think the other person's saying. We have to imagine, is there another reason that they might be saying the words that they said? And for me, that's learning to listen differently, right? That's changing how you listen. Most of the time when we listen, we only hear what we think the other person is saying. But what would happen if we imagined, wait, is there another thing or another way to understand what they were saying? That's how we change how we listen. What do you think about that?
I actually think I like that.
You like that? I think there's a step. So I've been trying to break it down for people in the step-by-step process. Here's my steps, right? Number one.
I don't think I need the steps.
Well, yeah, but I think everybody needs the steps. I'm about to get the steps. All right, here are the steps, right? I think step number one. First, you hear what's been said, because we know hearing is just coming in, right?
Coming in.
Right? So then you think immediately, what am I hearing? And then you ask yourself, is there another way? Meme says you need to quiet yourself first, right? Meme, that's your grandmother, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
Meme says what you should do is quiet yourself first, right? So hear it, quiet yourself first, and then ask yourself, is there another way to understand what was just said, right? And that way, you have to go into the realm of imagination to understand. Does that make sense?
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure? Yeah. I mean, I guess you're my son, so you're like, I'm sure it makes sense that I don't think you're an idiot, but I'm looking for your thoughts on it, right? I'm looking for your thoughts on it.
I think I need more steps.
You need more steps. Okay. All right. So, well, that's it, man. That's 3 though. That's it, man. We done. Great job. Thanks you for doing. I know, man. It's fun. Okay. Well, thanks for doing it with me, man. Okay. All right. Well, that's it, man. Bye-bye.
Yeah.